Operetta here with Stranded Deep with Mr. Quantum. Got a lot of cool stuff to talk about here in this episode because we made a lot of good progress last night. We're on day 62 right now. Hold on a sec. We need to go get some sleep because it's midnight. So either way, we got a lot of progress done, and hold on a sec. Let me go ahead and sleep. In the meantime, I'll bring us up. I hope everyone's doing well today in the world. That's all that matters. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. We're going to do a few different things today. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Hey, what's up, Gender? Sorry, just waking up today along with you. Oh, you've already been up? Okay, that's cool. Alright, so guys, we have a few things to talk about. We managed to find a lot of clay yesterday, so that's good. You know, found a lot of clay, so we're going to go ahead and show off our new flask that we got, because that's really, really awesome. There it is. And the benefits to this clay flask as opposed to, say, a leather flask is it holds 5 sips of water as opposed to 3 sips of water. So that's really, really cool, guys. We still have our leather flask right there, which is obviously good for plants, you know, and things like that, which we are running low on water on this one anyways, or excuse me, our fibrous leaves, or should I say palm fronds. One of our viewers, Matthew, he gets really fixated over his fibrous leaves, and Jinder Mabal, oh thanks Matthew for stopping by. Speaking of the, I don't want to say the devil because you're not the devil, but Jinder Mabal, he's still in here sleeping. You know, he hasn't woken up. Well, he kind of has, but he's, you know, still in bed, kind of. So he figured he'd just let me take the reins, you know, for the intro for the episode. So with that being said, look at this, guys. It took us, you know, a good amount of work, but you know, it's getting closer and closer to being finished. It's not done by no means, but the outside is looking pretty stout, pretty well. We got another water still over here because I got tired of running back and forth just for the sake of the plants, which I do love. Don't get me wrong, the plants is what keeps us going here, guys. That's exactly right. He's not going to be doing any damage to any plants because it was last time, it was because of him not watering the aloe that we lost the aloe. But granted, because of his mistake, now we have a corrugated farming plot with aloe thriving. So Phoenix rising from the ashes in essence. So we got a couple potatoes over here brewing because you know, we just need gas. So we got that. Oh, actually we got 3 ready to go. I'm actually just go ahead and start this fire because, you know, by the time that comes around, you know, we're gonna go and start this fire and get this gas going, guys. There we go. Get this gas fire going. Awesome. Got all of our rocks up in here for now. Got 1 piece of clay left because we also decided to make a brick station. So now we can make bricks. We have our furnace. We have our fuel still boiler. We have our, let's see, our meat smoker with our fire pit. We have 2 water stills. We have the house that we were formerly living in, which has, you know, plenty of crates in it. You got my mess back here, you know, tucked under the rug so you can't see it. But now you can see it, so. With that being said, still got the gyrocopter over there with my sailboat with all my sails down like a fool. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. So here we go. We're gonna go jump on this raft. See, I hate this. Sometimes you can't raise your sails to save your life. And that's why I've just about given up hope on this raft in general. Because, A, it's the slowest vehicle, aside from this guy right here. Don't get me wrong, this guy got me from point A to point B when there was nothing else. But it's very, very slow. What's going on, Honey Badger? Thanks for swinging by the stream. Gender better not mess up today. It's raining right now, so he decided not to come out at all. We got some gas burning over here. So we're going to be getting some nice, little bit of gas. We might take a trip to that island. Actually, we came from that island last night. That island's just about dead. We might go to that island. Just maybe a possibility that we might go to that island, guys. But until then, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and skin these fish and put them on the put them on the rack because we're kind of hungry. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and get these guys. We also got one more fish trap because that's just gonna help me essentially double the amount of fish that we're getting. So that's always awesome. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me go ahead. Look over here. Yeah, we got one fish right here, and then we should have another fish right there. Awesome. So that's 2 fish right there. That's enough for a good meal, generally, anyways. So, oh, game was freaking out again. Alright guys, thanks again for stopping by the channel today. I hope everyone's Tuesday, I believe today's Tuesday, is going well. Those Advil PMs, they'll do it to you, man. They'll make you wake up on the too right side of the bed, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, we need to go and get, oh no, we don't have any fire. We got just a little bit of wood left. Just enough. There we go. It's Wednesday? No, it's not. Stop kidding with me. Where the heck did Monday go? Man, these days are running together, especially when I'm stuck on these godforsaken islands. Wow. Total mind blower, wouldn't you say? Alright, we're gonna go and eat this kura right now, just because we can. And we're kinda hungry. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and eat it, so we'll have the meat for later. So that should put us back to being healthy, hopefully, so at least we can then get our health back, because we've lost our health ever since we decided to jump off of our house last night. So that was kind of stupid, but either way, luckily we didn't break anything, and that's all that matters. So alright, so we got all of our meat hanging up there. I wonder if I could do this. Wouldn't this be awesome, guys? Check this out. I'm gonna take this fire torch, I'm gonna light this. Now this should work, guys. I'm gonna light this, boom. Oh yes, that is the ultimate use for the torch. Oh, torch just died on me, bro. Alright, what do you do once the torch dies on you? You put more cloth on it? There has to be more cloth. Let's try this out, folks. We got more cloth right here. We're gonna take this cloth. It doesn't work like that. So how do you refuel it? Can't be ignited. Yeah, I don't know if you can refill it. Maybe you just break it down. I'm inclined to just break it down. You can't break it down. What do you gotta do with it? Tell me what I want. Jinder, do you know what to do with this torch out here? In fact, you're awake? Come on, man. Let's come out here and check this stuff out. You haven't even seen all the new stuff. I just showed all the folks all the good stuff. Oh, you're actually satisfied with it? That makes you feel really good, actually. Well, thank you very much. Well, Jinder, my ball. Well, we've got a lot of work done. I mean, we could actually sit back and look at this and be like, wow, you know, it actually doesn't look too bad over here, huh? But we just need some more lights. You know, the place isn't lit up like we wanted to. And one of the things we're going to be looking forward to in the future, which is going to be here soon within the next couple episodes, is we're going to be developing a harbor so we can, you know, I'm thinking I want to put one dock right there where you see my raft and kind of lead it all the way around to right there. So that's where I kind of want it. And then potentially, here you're about to hear a lot of dings go off. So I'm just going to stop talking. Actually, I guess they all went off at the same time. We're going to let that sit because we're kind of already full of food. And we're going to let that meat smoke so it doesn't spoil. So we can look out for the preservation of mankind and meat kind. Alright, so with that being said, how much gas do we have? We got a quarter tank. We still got half a tank burning. So we're still going to need a little bit more. Do I have plans for my old house building? I mentioned it a few episodes back, but no, I'll go ahead and touch base on that again. I kind of want to keep this as kind of like an overall shed directly. I'm still sleeping in my house right now, the first house, but I want to end up moving. I might just end up keeping the sleeping bag in there just for saving purposes. But smoking them meats, yes sir, Matthew. But I think I'm going to keep this as kind of like an overall shed, like a storage unit. And then for up in here, we'll go ahead and show you guys what it's looking like up in here. We don't really we have a corrugated table. I decided to make one of those just for the heck of it and put it up in here. So we got that. We still got our fiber sleeves right there, of course. So we come on upstairs. You see our beautiful window right here. We can look out. Hey, there's a battleship you can just see the bow of. This is where I was using my crate to jump up on and jump up here. I wonder if it still works. Yep, this is how I was getting up here to build instead of building steps. Oh, the meat has been smoked. That is what that loud alarming sound is. So we got the ceiling and everything, but the thing is we don't have the roof arches on the back side, so we need to get some more wood and we need to enclose this part right here, guys, and then cap off this part over here. So that's still a part I'm getting to. We didn't have enough resources to finish it. How do you break down items? Which ones can be broken down? I'm still in the process of figuring that out. Typically, you can just take an axe and literally break it down, and that'll be fine. Go and check this out, guys. Got our porch out here, which looks awesome. Go out here and look at everything. Super cool. But yeah, breaking down items. As far as which items can be broken down and what can't, I mean, we just found out a torch can't be broken down, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know why I took that. I should have left that there because I might need to get back up there. But either way, so that's the house right now, guys. Thank you very much. The Aesthetic Operetta is the name of the game here because it's just a beautiful symphony of an opera of what we're looking at. I even made my little awning right there. I had to take 3 wedged pieces. And I put one right there, and unfortunately the mechanics will allow you to put one in between. And then I put, you know, our little awnings over this window. And there's no windows on the back side, so we didn't really need that because, you know. But something interesting, guys, I want to go ahead and share something with you guys, if it's here. There are eggs in the game, and you can find these said eggs by climbing these hills. Oh, look, we got eggs right here. Check this out. So if you climb any hills, look, we got 2 eggs. How about that? So we come up here, we grab this egg. Oh no, we don't have enough space for said eggs. You know what? We're gonna drop this guy right now because I don't think. Where did he go? Oh God! Don't fall! Don't fall! Okay. I think my torch literally just fell inside the mountain. So, alright, there we go. Gonna grab that guy. We're gonna grab this egg too because we want some nice cooked eggs or boiled eggs. Alright. Boom. Part of me wants to know if I can get up there, which I feel like I can, but I definitely can't make that jump. Oh no! Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky. Shoo! Alright. So we got some eggs. That'll be a nice hearty breakfast for us. Wouldn't mind some potatoes to go along with. I actually haven't eaten any potatoes since I figured out it's been a smoked eggs. There we go. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think you can smoke the eggs, but it's also pretty cool that you can attach a you know, an egg down here. So technically, you can't only have 5 things going, but you can actually have 6 things going on the smoked. The smoker. Which I actually got rid of my other fire just because, you know, I figured since I had the smoker and he makes a good amount, which now I'm kind of regretting that. Oh, someone wants to say, hey, oh, you're not getting away too easy. Say, hey, thanks for stopping by the stream, guys. Meow. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, guys. We'll put this in our inventory for now. Put our kindling down. Go ahead and put this cloth up because we found out that doesn't really do much. I mean, unless I just am not using it correctly. I apologize, guys. Alrighty, so we got our plank station, which we did make a couple planks, but you know, we only have 3 planks as of right now. About only a tiny little bundle of sticks left. How's our plants looking? Everything's over 75%, it looks like. That is great. That is what we need to be seeing. It's good news, guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill up our clay flask because it's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick this guy up. Add some fibers to him. He's looking good. Tuco is the best boy. Yes, he is. Thank you very much. Tuco says, meow, thanks. Alright, guys, so with that being said, I guess we're just waiting for this tank of gas. Oh, I think we got all of our gas, so we can put our fire out like that and go ahead and grab our gas tank, because we're about to zip over to another island. Might as well, since we have the capability, huh? Which we got. Oh man, this is going to give us a full tank of gas, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be awesome. This is exactly what we need. Now guys, if you're asking yourselves what's the furnace good for, as of right now, I found it good for making any clay products. I had to use it to make the clay flask, which you actually get an achievement for. You know, I looked at it, only 4% of the people who have played this game have made a clay flask based off the trophy system, which you have to have online to have this game, because you have, I don't think it's a disc version yet, so you have to have online to purchase the game. So that means only 4% of the people who have played this game have made this item right here, which granted, you know, making the stove is probably the hardest part of this whole experience. But just finding clay, which there is clay on the starter island and surrounding islands. So it's just all about making up a pickaxe and then getting your clay. And then maybe it has something to do with your craft. Maybe your crafting skills have to be at maybe 5 or 6 to be able to make it. I'm assuming it has to be at 6 because it is a, you know, a big player amongst everything. So got all of our engine parts over here, just in case we need to make another gyrocopter or anything crazy like that. But we're going to go ahead and fill up right here, guys. Boom. How much food do we get? How much? Are we looking at some good health now, finally? Oh, we're not. We need to drink some water. I kind of want to get healthy again. I don't want to mix the water and the gas together. That wouldn't be too smart, now would it? We'll go ahead and eat this cooked egg. Oh, we're back to being healthy. We'll keep the meat smoked over here. We'll extinguish the fire. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Part of me wants to go over there, but then another part of me just wants to, you know, keep planning for the next day. Because as you can see, you know, you can collect fish like no tomorrow with these little traps. Come over here. Obviously, the hardest part is literally skinning the fish, which, you know, it's not really hard. It's just time-consuming, which is what most aspects of this game, you know, there's a lot of time-consuming aspects, especially when it comes to gathering wood. Like, I hope when we go to that island over there, it's, you know, looking good as far as resources. My memory is a little slow right now when it comes to that part, because I know I went to that island last night and basically gutted everything off of that island. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So we can go ahead and do this while we're at it. We'll go ahead and put this guy down here and put him up there, just for the time being. Hopefully by the time we get back that won't spoil. Actually, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and stay the night here, and then we'll head out in the morning to get some new aesthetic props for the Operetta, as we have chosen to title it. Alright, alright guys, so it's getting a little hard to find motivation here and there. But, you know, now that we have all this thriving material, at least that's something to keep our spirits up. It actually looks aesthetically pleasing, and, you know, it's actually, you know, we're taking all this negative energy and we're trying to turn it into a positive, because, you know, like I said, after we've kind of essentially plateaued as far as getting the materials and every craftables we need, it's all basically, you know, user preference. So it just basically depends on how content I am with the island and its success. Which, as of right now, I can actually look back and in the sunset, I can actually look at this and be somewhat satisfied, without a doubt. One of the awesomest things about the furnace, guys, if you haven't already noticed, it continually goes at all times. It will always emit a source of light, and you'll forever have light over here, which is super awesome. It takes 6 pieces of clay, so that's not awesome, but, you know, either way. Go and grab this. Oh, do I not have any more? Oh, I'm going to have to put this guy down. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Awesome. So we're almost back to being fully healed. We'll go ahead and eat 1 piece of meat. And get back to being healthy, right? There we go. Oh, there goes our other piece of meat. Sweet. I don't know if that can get smoked down there. I think the only thing that can get smoked is up here, I'm assuming. And our palm bunches right there for our water, which we have plenty of, thankfully. Yeah, man, we're looking pretty healthy. We got plenty of food. You know, clay could always be a resource that we find, but trees, obviously, is the name of the game at this point. Collecting any trees that we find, or, you know, as much wood as possible. Because wood is going to be what we need to get anything, any idea that we have, any aesthetics are going to need to be brought to life via wood. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and fill this, you know, the gyrocopter up. So by morning, we can get ready to head off. Look at that, almost a full tank of gas, guys. Isn't that something? Shoo! That's awesome. Alright, so that'll be ready for our ascension, or our ascent. Is that a word? I don't think ascent is a word, but a descent is a word. Alright, so we'll eat that in the morning. So we're looking good on food. And we're going to go ahead and go to sleep now, guys. I think that's going to bring us over to day 63. And, oh my goodness. Ascent! Ascent is a word. Thank you very much. You're the man. Me and the vocabulary. Sometimes we get along too well, and then other times we're just completely unfamiliar with each other. But, alright, Gender. You stayed out here last night? Well, how was it? The sand wasn't too bad. It was soft. It was a little packed because of the water. Well, maybe if you would have slept a little bit further up there, you wouldn't have had to deal with the wet sand. But either way, I am a cunning linguist. Just like James Bond. Alright, oh, looks like we got some aloe vera, guys. Oh, we got some potatoes. Look at that. That's going to be some more fuel for us. That's good news right there. Oh, I can't grab the potatoes. There we go. Now I can. So, we got some quawa right there. What's our hunger looking like? Not too bad. We'll go ahead and put this aloe vera in the trunk. Ooh, almost running out of space on the aloe vera. Alright, so we got some potatoes. We're going to throw them up in here. Ginger, you check on that for me. You make sure the potatoes do good. If you want to start that fire, be more than welcome to. If any of those potatoes grow, go ahead and grab a couple of them and throw them in the fuel still boiler, and then we can get that stuff going. Because the quicker we get this process going, the better. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get ready to head out of here. I'm going to save first because we're smart, and we save responsibly thanks to our viewer, Erica Lopez, who suggests to save responsibly, drink less and save responsibly. Alright, there we go, guys. Alright, so we're about to head off. We're going to need a few things before we head off, though. Oh, I didn't even put this egg down. Darn it. We'll eat the meat right now, and then we'll put this egg down. Because we are a little bit hungry. Not too hungry, but more thirsty than anything. Oh, that sound. It just gets me every time. It just sounds so sweet. Alright, put a few things down, actually, because we don't need all of this. Drop this, this, and this. And, no, we're going to go and drop this for now. Oh, it spills all the water. Drops the water over and all the water spills. Alright, guys. So we're getting ready to take off from the gyrocopter. We're going to take off over there. Let's see. Going to grab our wooden crates. Oh, wait a minute. We don't need this one. Wait a minute. What happened? Okay. Is that right? Oh, I was going to say, I thought I... Okay, there we go. We were confused there for a second. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we got all those. And that, considering, you know, us zipping over to the island real quick and everything, we should, you know, we'll be alright with the crates. I mean, it's gotta be a quick trip thanks to the gyrocopter. Hopefully, you know, hopefully, knock on wood, everything goes well. We're gonna go ahead and run to that, or fly to that island. So guys, here we go. We're gonna go and hop in. And we are off. Oh, there we go. Now we are off. There we go, guys. This is as quick as it gets right here. As you see, we got a full tank of gas. We're looking good. Heading down south to the land of the pines. Thumbing my way into North Carolina. But this is actually true. Everything I just said was true. You know, to the fact that, you know, we're streaming from North Carolina, to the fact that we're heading down south, to the fact that we're going to the land of the pines. So it couldn't have been more of an aesthetic operetta right there. Man, that is just a smooth sounding title. It sounds like a smooth operator, but instead of saying that, it's an aesthetic operetta. And trust me, I actually put some thought into this title, you know, because it actually, yeah, that sounds good. It almost sounds like the finisher of a WWE move or something like that. Oh God, I hate when the island disappears like that. It gives me a weird feeling. Oh man, this island's looking a little scarcey potatoes. Oh, we got some trees on the backside. Never mind, we're good. We're good. Oh, wait a minute, is that some clay right there? I can see clay right there. We're gonna get some clay, boys. We're gonna land this gyrocopter. It looks like it took us about a quarter tank. Oh God, don't fall over, please. It took us about a quarter tank to get from that island to this island, so that's awesome. So that's gonna give us, you know, essentially 2 trips. But, you know, we're gonna go ahead, drop our guys right here, because we found some clay, I think. That's really awesome because the gyrocopter gives you a point of view you wouldn't be able to get. In fact, I don't even know where it's at. Is it right there? There it is. Look at it. Clay deposit. Hopefully there's no lionfish or any sea urchins around. Alright, so we got 1 clay. Awesome. We're going to be able to make bricks now. And that's going to be really cool. Hopefully nothing gets a hold of us down here because obviously you're very susceptible to any damage or any kind of, you know, any predators down here, whether it be sea urchins, sea snakes, lionfish, which we all just love not. Another thing I can't stand is a lot of the time the clay will like end up falling in a place where you can't find it, you know, you're just gonna have to cut your losses. But that's okay, because we weren't really intending on finding any clay when we came to this island. We were just coming to find some sticks. But yeah, we take what we can get, without a doubt. We got 5 pieces of clay. Typically they drop about 6. So, you know, I consider ourselves lucky there, guys. And girls, of course. All viewers are welcome to view the stream. I just say guys as a general term. That's like when I say, what is it? Fellas. I'll say fellas all the time. And people always be like, you know, a lady isn't a fella. Well, I'm like, well, I mean, how long is that going to be a thing? Because, you know, if you're a fella of mine, that means at least you're a friend of mine. Unless I just don't truly know the word, or the definition of the word fella. But, you know, that's a whole horse of a different color. And, you know, we could sit there and talk about that forever. Alright, guys, so knocking this tree over right here. Just chopping down trees. Everyone's favorite part about this game, let's be honest. But at the same time, it is the most beneficial. But the scariest part about it is, I feel like there's some kind of tree-mageddon, you know, aka Armageddon, rapidly approaching us. Because every tree we knock down, Tuco, cut it out. Over there messing around with some stuff. Alright, but, sorry, my cat was acting up a little bit. But I feel like as we chop down each one of these trees, it's great, but we're slowly but surely solidifying our own fate as we're doing it, because the trees don't grow back. You're looking at the stumps of the trees that have been here since the beginning of the game. And the only way you can make trees grow back is to regenerate the island, which, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't like that concept. I really don't. I mean, it scares me because I've seen people have bad experiences where it literally deletes everything, if not on the island, but within the game itself. I've read through some Steam communities that when some people go to regenerate their islands, that it completely just kind of messes with things. So, with that being said, you know, I'm kind of skeptical to do that, and scared and nervous to do that. So, oh, found some sticks. I'm pretty sure there's still some snakes over here, if I have to guess. There's no trees over here, I can tell you that. There's like absolutely no trees at all. Oh, there's a snake. Oh, there's a snake skin right there. We never skinned that snake. I wonder if I never skin the snake. Well, it's too late now. But if the snake will ever respawn. That's an interesting theory to potentially test out sometime. Let's see. Go ahead and knock these trees over, because this island is just before becoming a dead island, and that's not good. Because that will mean that 2 of the immediate islands around Damascus, our home island, will now become dead islands, which is going to force us to have to travel much further and, you know, make more daring adventures. So, which we love to make, but at the same time, it also gets the blood boiling and the blood pumping. So, with that being said, I kind of want to go check out that ship over there and see if there's any clay beside it. And I don't know, guys, if clay, you know, what's it called, respawns. I know that stone deposits don't, and that's what I kind of relate them to. So part of me thinks that no, the clay deposits will not respawn underneath the water, which kind of sucks because, you know, it's clay. Come on, guys. I know clay has to build up over time. You can't fool me. I mean, you can usually fool me, but not this time. You're not going to fool me this time. Another thing, I kind of want to make some majuga because I know it's good for breathing underwater, but I actually have no idea. Like, I haven't actually crafted it yet. It's one of the only few things I haven't actually made. So that's something I'm kind of looking into getting involved into. Oh, one sec, we're gonna grab that meat back. Boom. We'll put all the palm bunches up in here. Okay, get some more trees. Something we always have the ability and capability to do is we need to better our raft at some point or the other, because when it comes to these boss fights that are going to be coming up in the near future, we're going to need some stability in our lives to be able to handle that in more ways than just one. So, you know, I know we have at least the Megalodon, which we've seen. I believe it was in episode 8. We saw him. And we've seen, thanks to the trailer, without spoiling anything, the unholy and almighty Kraken is out there in the sea somewhere, which we have not come across, thankfully. But I have seen and heard nothing but bad things about him, and very, very unfriendly things about him. So we're gonna have to be careful when it comes to those adventures when it comes time for that. So yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to that or not. And there's a third boss, which you know, I am very excited to learn knowledge of and see what it is and where it is. And so at any point that thing could be popping up. There's no telling what it is. What if it's like another human? It'd be so crazy to see another human in this game. That'd be really funny, like some pirates or something like that. All right, got plenty of good stuff now. We are just about exhausting all the materials on this island, though, that's for sure. It is running low. I'm trying to keep the coconuts at least around, so, you know, if we do have an excuse to come back to this island, it will be for the coconut's sake. And, like I said, I don't know if the clay comes back, guys, so, when it comes to the clay, well, I mean, good news. Good news, everyone. Sorry, that was from Futurama. But the good news is, let's see, the clay, I was under the impression, always has to spawn beside a boat, which is not true, because as we flew over here, we saw clay literally just sitting out in the open. It was just kind of, we were fortunate enough to see it sitting over there. So, we're going to go ahead and, did I even grab those sticks? Either way, we'll go ahead and put these sticks out now, because we're right beside the crates. And, you know, in my opinion, I just think the gyrocopter is going to be faster than any other vehicle, because it is faster. Obviously, yes, it takes a resource, a fuel resource to, you know, to keep it up. But at the same time, if you're just actually getting potatoes like we're supposed to be getting, and like we are getting back on Damascus, you should have no problem zipping from island to island, and it's going to get to the point where we can actually carry a reserve tank of gas with us. So for those trips where we got to go to longer islands, or excuse me, further distance islands, we'll be able to definitely manage doing that by carrying a tank of gas with us and refilling as soon as we touch down on the island, whichever one we're traveling to. So that's cool. Let's see. open these, or grab these sticks, should I say. Grab the palm bunch. I don't know why it sounds like there's a shark. Like a land shark. Not the alcohol. Alright guys, we're getting ready to head on back to the island. After this tree, probably, because there's not too many trees left on this this island after this one. We might do one more 360 just to look for some clay, just for the sake of it, because I would like to see some clay. I hate when the music like ramps up like that for no good reason, because it makes me feel like tense, and makes me feel like there's an enemy nearby, and I don't think there's an enemy nearby necessarily. Unless I'm just, you know, completely oblivious. Which could be possible, you know. That wouldn't be the first time that's happened, you know. But at the same time. Alright, so there we go. We got our clay up in there. We got one more crate that could be filled. So while there's still some sunlight, we're going to go ahead and save first, because we don't want any mistakes to happen. And if they do, worst case scenario, we get poisoned. And we got to go back to the island, which we're planning on going back to anyways. So, yeah, that would suck, getting poisoned. And it always scares me, because, you know, he's like, ah! And then, like, the whole screen turns green real quick. And, you know, that's no fun. No, just no one likes getting poisoned. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Sea Urchin. Maybe you can get the hint by now. Alright, so I don't expect any clay to be in any shallow water like this. So we'll swim a 360 around the island, which is actually probably not a good idea. But then again, I can't see. It might just be better to actually fly around the island, because in that case, at least I can see, and at least I have a chance to not get stung or, you know, get bit by something. I'll stay on top of this rock. Might help me out just a little bit. Can't really see anything at all. Wonder what Gender's up to. I hope the gas is, you know, getting pumped up. I'm assuming Gender is over there on the island taking care of it, but you know. But we're gonna go check out this boat one more time. I think we've been to this boat as far as checking it for clay and resources, but we're gonna check it out just to see if it's respawned. I hate when I totally forget about my my stamina and I just completely run myself dead, and now I have to wait like a fool for my stamina to recharge. Well, if this music keeps going, I have no reason not to believe that there's not a shark. Okay, there's a reef shark right there. Let's see, so there's nothing right there, which is good. Or not good, should I say. Definitely feel like something's gonna pop up. It's getting kind of dark over here, guys. Oh God! Oh man, I almost swam on top of a lionfish. Oh God, guys, it's getting way too dark. The sun's on the other side of the island and I can't see crap, so we already got 4. We're not gonna risk it. This is like that moment when you go into the lottery, or not the lottery, but the casino, and you'll win big, and then you decided to turn around and bet it all on 21 black or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead, grab all this. We'll actually fill up our last crate with just some wood, just because we do have, you know, enough space just for one more crate, I think. So might as well do it, since it takes us no time to get back to the island, and we don't have to deal with the struggles of sailing anymore. For right now, anyways. We may sail eventually in the future, and you know, of course, when we go to do our endeavors and our boss encounters. But until then, there's really no need if we have the means and capability to fly. It's just so much faster, and you could zip to and from an island twice in the time it takes you to sail once. So, with that being said, it just, I don't know, I find it logical just to invest in the gyrocopter once you know, you've had the capabilities to craft it. Alright guys, I didn't mean to grab all my guys like that, but it is what it is. And oh, wait a minute, where's our last crate? Did I put it right here? Okay, cool. Hopefully I can get away from this silly music, you know, because it's just silly, honestly. Alright, there's no way I'll be able to find that. There's no, yeah, we're just gonna go. We got plenty of sticks, guys, and the sun's getting down, and I got 4 sticks over here somewhere, but you know what? We're not that worried about it because, you know, Damascus is looking good, Damascus is looking great. We're about to have to fly at night, which is something I'm not gonna, you know, not too fond of. But you know what? It is what it is. And we're just gonna go ahead and hit the road. Oh, we got 1 trunk we can take with us. Alright, cool, here we go, guys. Flying at night. First time for everything. Shoo! So essentially, our home is almost as north as we can get. Well, I don't know. I feel like there's only one island on the other side of the boat. So with that being said, I feel like we're almost as north as we can get. I'll tell you what, at nighttime, the depth perception really becomes almost an issue. Wow, that's really crazy. The house I've built is almost the size of the rocks that are on the mountain. So that's really cool. Makes me feel good about myself, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, hold square. Oh my gosh. If I was to do that, Matthew, that would not be good. I will tell you what would happen. Now, I think you already know what would happen. The engine would stop. I would hop out of the gyrocopter and I would go into the ocean, aka where the sharks live. Man, I think this scary music is like glitched or something like that because obviously there's no flying sharks, at least I'm not aware of anyways. Oh god, I hate how it takes forever for our island to spawn back in like that. It's like, wow, it's oh! My table! My freaking table, dude! What the heck? Y'all saw that? My table just went flying for no reason. Oh my god. Why did that happen? Guys, we are dealing with a grade A problem here. This table was literally inside my house. Was inside my house. And you saw it just as good as I did. Where did it go? It's gone. My corrugated table that took 4 pieces of scrap literally decided to glitch itself. Oh my god. Guys, we are dealing with a grade A problem here. And this is an aesthetic problem for sure. We literally just lost my table. I shouldn't have took my eyes off of it. It was like Michael Myers or Jason. As soon as I took my eyes off of it, it disappeared. That is so saddening. Granted, I didn't have anything on the table. I just built it last night. It only lasted half a day, man. Literally. What? Look! Whoa! Whoa, guys. Did I just see that? The table is back. When I walked in here a second ago, the table wasn't here. When I walked out there, the table wasn't there. Now I walk back in here, the table's back. Someone tell me what's going on with this game. I want to know some answers right now, because this is one of the worst aesthetic operettas I've ever been a part of. Let me just put that out there. All right. Oh no, my meat! It's spoiled. Eggs can spoil. Oh well, I should have guessed that honestly, but still. Darn it! It was gender. It had to have been gender. Gender! Yo! Gender. Did you see that? You didn't see it? You can't tell me you didn't see it. You were facing towards the house. So I need answers, okay? Why did my table just get thrown all the way over there? And then it had to have been you. There's no way, there's no one else on this island, Gender. Oh yeah? You didn't like the look of the table because it didn't match the accents of the wood, but then you decided it was the only table I had, so you put it back in there? That's ridiculous. Like, you know, We need to stop being selfish like that, Gender, and just stop thinking for yourself and start thinking for the greater good. You were thinking in the right direction when you destroyed the aloe plant. You know, good phoenix from the ashes technique. But with that, you know what? It's definitely past your bedtime, Gender, and we're just gonna go ahead and go to sleep because it's that time. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my crates down. You can wait for me in here. You can go ahead and catch some sleepy poos if you want. I need to take care of a few things, like my thirst for one, because I'm super thirsty right now. There we go, got that taken care of. We'll go ahead and drink one more, and we'll get some fibrous leaves here in a second, something of that sort. Go ahead and drop all of our crates. Cratopolis right there. Got it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and make some planks. Lay them down right here because we used our trunk to make those planks right there. Oh man, Gender's been messing around. I don't like it. I'm gonna take the spoiled cooked meat and throw it back to which it came from. Straight to heck. Here we go. Pick this guy up and say, "Sayonara, bro." Alright. We do have another piece of meat that we can. You know what? We'll end up doing that in the morning. We'll probably, actually, you know what we'll do? Since we don't have much of our fire left anyways, and we just got a whole bunch of new wood, we're going to let this fire die out tonight. I don't know why I did that. I could have just dropped it out of my hand. Throw an egg. Oh, wow, that's the strongest egg ever. Maybe when eggs spoil, they get super hard and, like, you know, you can't even, you know, destroy them. Kind of like a hard-boiled egg. Do eggs float? Oh, it rolled over there. Either way. Alright, guys, so we're going to go and start this fire up. Get it going. Boom, boom. Yes, I am the Lord of Fire. Alright, guys. So we got, actually, I did want to try something out. I wonder if it was the bats that did it. No, it couldn't have been the bats, because literally, unless the bats picked it up, brought it out the front door, and then picked it up, and then flew it back inside the front door. No, it had to have been Gender. He's the only person strong enough to pick up a solid metal table like that. I mean, he's jacked. Alright, alright, gonna go ahead and drop all these. Do I have any more sticks? Okay, there we go. We had a few more sticks left from last night, but not too many. Oh, sweet. It's almost 2 o'clock, guys. Typically, it's around 3 at this time, but I don't know. Maybe I woke up a little earlier than usual. The whole night shift will get to you and mess with your timetables, man. I know that for sure. Alright. There we go. Thanks again for stopping by the channel, guys. Check out this awesome process that we've been a part of. The next episode, you can expect some more action out at sea. We're looking to head out to find some good stuff out there. Maybe some enemies, maybe something we've never seen before. But we're looking to have some fun in the next episode. And I might be able to stream that tonight, because when I get off of work, you know, oh, yeah, we can leave that right there for the time being. But, you know, this week I get off later. Oh, darn it. Why does it do that? Oh, duh. I'm looking at it like it's my inventory. That was a mistake on my part. Alright, drop all the sticks. Alright, I hate how I had to hold up to do it. I wish I could just hold a button and it drops everything. Whether it's a drop all button. I'm really, really excited and kind of eager for an update for this game because, as you saw with that corrugated... Oh, I keep doing it. I don't know why I keep doing it. But as you saw, this game has its a few flaws that stand out pretty big. Like a few big sore thumbs. Oh, me. So... we got the wood just freaking out. There's so much wood of it. There's so much wood of it. So much of some wood. That even makes sense. It doesn't. I'm just so carried away with the fact that we have such a good amount of material now, and we can do a lot. You know, basically do a lot with. All right. So we got all of our crates. We'll take our palm bunches. Is there anything else in any of these crates? You know what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and take a couple bricks because I want to try something. I want to see what some bricks look like because I have refrained from making a door. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and do this right now as well because I want to see it in the daytime. All right, Gender, it's time for some sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and get some, get a save in and get ready to sleepy potatoes. Can't believe we're on episode 11 already, guys. It's been quite a journey, without a doubt. It's taken a while for us to get here. A lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, I'm just going to go ahead and say, because to be able to persevere through some of the things that we've had to go through, there's been a lot of moments where it just would have been easy to just lay down and die in this game. But you know what? I'm not, just for the sake of you guys and for the sake of Gender in there who's still sleeping, I'm going to keep pushing on. Alright, so I should be able, if I'm not mistaken, to make some bricks. I think you make bricks with this guy right here. Alright, we just got to be in the right spot. Oh, man. I think my brick station and my, hold on a sec, we can do this easier. We can, so we don't have to keep going back and forth like that. I'm just going to go ahead and pin it like this. There we go. Now I should be able to make some bricks. Alright, so I have some bricks now. Yay, we have bricks. Oh, I don't want that. So I wonder, what does it take to make a brick door? Is it just one brick or two bricks? Some reason it's telling me it's going to be 2 bricks. Oh, it's going to definitely be 2 bricks. I know it. I freaking know it. I'm going to go grab my hammer from in here. Alright, pull that bad boy out. So we can make... Okay. So... Oh, it only takes 1 brick. Thank goodness. Alright. So let's see what this looks like, guys. The wooden door... As you can see, this is what the wooden door looks like, and you know, it looks nice for like the old storage unit and the kind of house we have here. But I kind of want to put something fancy on here, so that's why I wanted to wait for the brick door. I put a plank door up top because that's a porch door, and obviously this is my enclosed porch. So my bed's gonna end up going right here. So as soon as I wake up, I can walk out on the porch. Enjoy some eggs, do whatever, island people do. At this point, I'm a 64-day islander, so got a few days under my belt. Let's see. Do we have any potatoes yet? Oh, yes, sir. I love potatoes. Yes, sir. I love potatoes. Alright. All of our plants are looking good, thanks to our new clay flask, which is just able to keep everything watered and take care of everything like we want to. Got half a tank of gas ready to get boiled. We still got half a tank of gas in our gyrocopter, and I think we got like a quarter tank of gas in the motorboat. What is that? Why is that there? Can anyone tell me why that's there? Huh? There's some floating grass that just decided to spawn inside my boat. I mean, it's one thing. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it back here so it looks like grass has just overgrown my boat just from me not using it too much. Because that's the only thing we can do. Just make the most of it. Alright. And another thing I noticed, guys, I don't know if it'll be here, because every time I go to show something off, it's not here the next day, or it doesn't do it like I said it was going to do it. But I noticed something yesterday. Well, it's not going to be here. It just doesn't look like it's going to be here. I saw my anchor from my old anchor. It was laying in the water last night. And I guess it was just a glitch, another glitch. But it scared me like a lot, and because I tried to get it and it was my anchor, but I don't know, it just really confused me. So let's see, guys, let's get some let's see what this clay door looks like, since there's nothing holding us back at this point. It's a brick door. Alright, cool. Alright, there it is. Oh, that looks nice, guys. There we go. That actually looks like an actual door. Here, let's see. Open it up just like that so you can hit yourself in the face with it. So that's okay. Alright, we got our brick door, our brick Tamlin door from Anchorman. Awesome, guys. That is awesome. And there it is. The house, more or less, in a sense, is complete. We can always do this right here, which is something I wanted to do. Just for the sake of the aesthetics, we might as well. Let me grab some of this. Pepe! Get your behind in that crate. Alright, no potatoes. We have any quawa? Yeah, we do have some quawa, and we are kind of hungry. So, we'll go ahead, take a bite of some quawa. In fact, I don't know if our meat's spoiled or not. We didn't even cook our meat from last night. So we'll go ahead and eat the cooked meat. But I think we have some smoked meat that's ready for us later, so that'll be nice and tasty. Go ahead and get some water in us before we get to building. Alright guys, so we're going to need one crate, because this is a little trick I've developed when it comes to, instead of having to build any kind of stairs, if you do this little method right here, it's going to save you guys. This is something I came up with on my own, or at least discovered on my own. If you set a crate sideways like that, and if you need to get up to the next level, you literally just jump up onto the sideways crate, and voila, you are here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, and this is what I want to do for the back side. I've already decided. I want to go ahead and just put these guys, put a whole bunch of roof caps on the back. So it's only gonna take 3, it looks like. Let's see if we have enough for 3. We're only gonna have enough for 2, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to make another trip back down to the ground, and then literally we can have our house finished in 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 pieces of wood, and our house, exterior that is, will be finished. So really excited about this, guys. We're on the verge of getting this done. Let's see. There we go. I kind of want to see what that looks like, because I've been wondering what it looks like from the outside. I always, every time I build, I want to make sure the exterior looks and makes sense from the outside. So looking at it from this point of view, oh man, that looks nice. That looks real nice. We'll put another wedge right there in the middle, and then we'll have our, kind of our rises in the back. And man, this is like a visual opera we're looking at. Hence the title's name, The Aesthetic Operetta, because this is just beautiful. Man, this is actually something. This is one of the first few times I'm able to look at this game and be like, wow, I am actually proud of what look at this. All of this I have put together, aside from my messy crates out here in front of everything, looking like a giant sore thumb. The island sore thumb. But let me go ahead and we should have enough wood to finish the house. I'm looking forward to this, guys. Let's see. We'll go ahead and grab one more piece. Actually, we'll grab 4 more. Just you never can have too much. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, so going back up here, jump on the crate again. Okay. Go ahead and build another roof cap that goes right here in the middle. Right? What do you mean? What is going on, guys? Why can't you go there? Why can't you fit, bro? He doesn't want to play with the other guys. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? A visual pleasing island. Thank you very much. As of right now, it's kind of giving me some struggles, I'm not gonna lie. What in the world, guys? So, with that being said, can I even put this guy right here? I can. I can put that guy right there. That's really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and put him right there, though. I mean, if I got to, it does, it kind of makes sense to have a flat space right here, so it's not like 3 wedges, but at the same time, is it just me, or does it look like that surface is higher than this surface. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Either way, it is kind of troublesome why I can't put the wedge right there like I want. I can't put anything here like I want, actually. No items at all go right there, which is kind of interesting. Maybe I can't put it in between two wedges. Maybe that's it. I mean, if that's the case, then we might just have to deal with it. But you know what, guys? We're going to go put the seal in this and seal ourselves in. Oh, no way! Our hammer broke! Come on, man. Fortunately, we got a couple more, but, you know, that does stink. What's going on, old school Ganjamon? Thank you for swinging by. Yeah, maybe, like, it can't put two wedges in between each other, which is kind of silly in my opinion. We're going to go and save, since we've gotten, you know, a good amount of progress done. Make sure you guys, if you guys are enjoying the content today, to hit that like button, and if you guys want to catch us around for some more episodes, hit that subscribe and ring that bell, because, you know, we're constantly spitting out episodes. Oh, we only got 11% durability left on this thing. Let's go ahead and see, just for the sake of things, how much this takes out. So we have 11%, 2, 3, 4 hits of the hammer. Alright, so we had 4 hits of the hammer. That took out 2%, just like that. So, wow. So you can imagine you probably have about 50 hits with the hammer. I think it's safe to say. Do we not have any more wood? We have plenty of wood. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, put our wood foundation, or should we wood floor, right above our heads. Oh no! You've got to be kidding me, guys. What is stopping this from happening? There's something, it's not letting me build it. We are having technical difficulties with wrapping all this up. Man. I wonder if I can, just to try something, just to see if anything else works. Does a wood wedge work anywhere? Oh, a wood wedge won't even fit, I don't think. Yeah, it will, but it still won't work. That's really weird, guys. Unless I've dropped something up there and I don't know it. But I don't think I have. Yeah, guys, I don't know what that's all about. And unfortunately, you can't build a ladder, so I can't make the best out of this situation. I just kind of have like an open hole to my house. On the roof, that is. Kind of like the attic is up there. Man, it is kind of depressing, but you know, we can definitely make the most of it. If anything, I might just open up this right here. In fact, that's probably what I'll do, just to give us some more ceiling space. You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do. You know what? You can't keep me down. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna open this up right here, guys. Get our sticks back. Maybe it costs us a couple sticks, but you know what? That looks a whole heck of a lot better. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. And plus, we can use that. Oh man, we're looking at this like we're looking at this glass half full. This is storage space right here. Let's make a lofted ceiling, yes, and it's gonna be good space. Ginger can stay up there if he wants. That's enough room for him. All right, get our sticks, get them back. Thought I had some more sticks. Oh, they blend right in with the sticks on the ground. Alright, that's gotta be it. Alright, guys, so that actually looks pretty good. And almost like from right here, it looks like a skylight. You know, we're gonna have to, you know, use our imaginations here, ladies and gentlemen. we still have our table. That's good. That's all that matters. But yeah, guys, this house is basically done. Let me go ahead and close the door on this bad boy. And the operetta is finished. The operation, the aesthetic operation, operetta, the opera, whatever you want to call it, is now finished. And it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I wonder if I took the roof off and just put the cap there instead, would that work? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But either way, guys, this is actually looking full on like a awesome operation we got going on here. With that being said, you know what it's time for, boys. We need to make a couple additions, if you know what I'm saying. And with that being said, for to get the last piece of this episode in, I think justifiably, we have enough sticks just to get a certain ball rolling. So we're gonna go to our boat. Oh, we're gonna need some rope, unfortunately, which we have plenty of, so it's not too unfortunate. Oh, there we go. All right, come up in here, get our rope, make our Alright, switch to our hammer. Now we should be able to make our raft base, so which we can now add onto our raft. Which I'm thinking putting him right there. Yes, sir. Alright, so we have that. And I think I got some more planks. I hope I do. Yeah, I got a couple more planks. Maybe just to add a plank raft floor. Yes, sir. Can you paint that door green? I wish I totally could paint that door green, but I can't. There's no paints or any kind of pigments in the game as of right now. So, awesome. So now we have kind of like a little schooner. You know, it makes getting onto the raft a lot easier, I can tell you that. I don't know if it's any more, I don't want to say aerodynamic, but, no, but unfortunately I can't paint the door green. There's no paints, like I said. So, I mean, it does match the brown accents, and it's better than the plain wood door, for sure. So, I am, yeah, fairly satisfied. It would look better green, well, I won't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you anyways, but, you know, either way, let's go ahead and put some palm fronds back in this guy. Break this guy up. Break two of these guys up while we're talking about it, because it just helps to pay it in the long run. Oh my goodness, I could finally find out what's behind the green door. Come on knocking on the green door. Thanks to old Rick Dalton. One of the greatest characters in all of TV history. Alright, you know, fill our water stills up. Wake her the heck up, get her downstairs, tell her to play her fiddle on her bow. Alright, come on over here. Fill up these guys, because I'm sure they need some friends. Gender, have you been sleeping all day, man? We've gotten so much done. It's the day is almost. You're just gonna stay in bed for the rest of the day. Oh, you might as well. I mean, it is almost like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, you know what? You know, we'll sit you out here just to you know, catch a little bit of sun. You are looking a little pale. So, there we go. There we go, my man, Gender, checking out the brick station. You like that, don't you? It is pretty nice, isn't it? All right. That being said. We now have, like, I want to see how well this raft, like, maneuvers now. Because I doubt it's any faster. But at the same time, you know, I'm curious. I'm pretty sure I can grab it easier now. Because it has a giant front end to it. No! No! Sea urchin! Damn you! Right on it! The curiosity. Look, now the ship is way down in the back. Man. Darn it. This has been nothing but a fail. Get me up on this thing. I am now suffering from poison, which is just great. This thing is like doing wheelies now. There we go. Well, at least when it comes to docking it, it's like a lot better and easier now. Even though we're freaking poisoned. Love talking about that. We got the anchor, okay. Well, good thing we got, I think, one antidote in store, or in stock. So we're gonna have to go ahead and use that. Yep, we got one antidote. Might as well use it right now and just make sure. Yep, we are poisoned, and that sucks. But you know what? Fortunately, we have the antidote and the means to cure ourselves. There we go, guys. No more poisoning, and death is no longer imminent for now. We'll put this coconut flask back up in here, and you know, go from there. Oh, sweet! It's only 2:15. All right, our lights are coming on, which means only one thing: the sun's going down. Got plenty of food. Got plenty of smoked meat ready for us. All right. Here we go. Awesome, guys. So yeah, basically we were able to complete our house. You know, take a couple trips in the gyrocopter, extend our raft, get poisoned, and you know, amongst a lot of other things. But you know, pretty beneficial and you know, awesome episode, I'd say myself. You guys, I thank you so much for viewing the channel today, and just hey, big guy, sun's getting real low. Oh wow. Wow. I'm thinking it's a good place to call it for this one, because we've you know, showcased a lot of good stuff in this episode. We can definitely look forward to our next episodes when it comes to oh, it looks like our spoiled egg is still over there wafting flies. We got, you know, gas ready to get burned for the next one. The next trip that I'm referring to, that is. We'll go ahead just to pay it forward while we're talking about it. Get our palm fronds ready. But yeah, guys, you guys. Oh, Gender, I didn't mean to, you know, hit you all up like that. You know. Here, let's sit you down in here and make sure everything's okay. All right, buddy. You want to stay in the big house tonight? I know you want to. I do too. Trust me. But there's nothing in there. It's kind of dark and spooky. It's like a dark and spooky old mansion when you go up in there, especially when you got like a violin, like playing like that. So, so we got our palm fronds. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and put these down over here. Boom, 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 boom. And fill up our guy over here, just because we like to be ready for in the morning. Yeah, guys, so healthy, full of hunger, or full of food and water, sorry. I always say that, because it's like reverse of what I should say. Oh man, all my important stuff is on the ground over here, so pick that up. There's my good hammer. Keep that on me. But drop the rest of our sticks over here, if I can find them. I have no idea where they're at. Did I pick all of them up? Oh, okay, here we go. I was about to say, there's no way I used all my sticks. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Come here, Mr. Hammer. Alright. Alright, guys, so I just want to thank everyone again for swinging by the channel. This is going to be the winding down of this episode. We're going to go ahead and get some shut-eye, me and Gender. When we go to sleep now, that should bring us over into day 65, stranded deep amongst these islands. Let's go ahead and see, just for the sake of everything. Day 65. I can't believe we've made it this far. So it's taken a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of thought, a lot of resources, and a lot of dedication, but we pushed through. We've made it thanks to you guys being as supportive as you are and staying along with the channel and watching the journey, because trust me, these this documented footage of my my adventures amongst these islands, you know, it's too good not to be shared. So let's just go ahead and keep on with the good stuff. There'll be plenty of content to come out within the next you know, couple seasons. So guys, don't worry about material. I can make something out of nothing. I can make a lot out of nothing, without a doubt. So with that being said, again, because that's like my favorite thing to say, with that being said, thank you guys so much again for stopping by the channel. The appreciation is most certainly appreciated 100% from the deepest and from the bottom of my heart. I love how you guys you know, come back and, you know, see how things are going, you know, in the world of Mr. Quantum, especially in this realm where he is as lonely as possible. No, Gender, I wasn't talking about you. No, I'm not lonely. We got each other. Yes, I'm sorry. I was just talking to myself again. I was talking to you. Anyways, thank you guys again for everything, for being so awesome, being the awesome audience that you are. Be sure to have a great day wherever you are in the world. I just want to thank you guys again for stopping by. And with that being said, this is Mr. Quantum signing out. Peace out, fellas.